Greetings everyone, this is Sakshi Gupta, faculty in Life Science Department at Bansal Institute for CSR Coaching, Chandigarh. Our institute prepares students who are appearing in different competitive examinations held in the field of sciences. In case of life science, we prepare students for CSIR, DBT, UGC and ICMR for JRF and PhD programs, and we also prepare students to gain entrance into the MSc programs by competition exams like IIT JAM, TIFR for integrated MS PhD course, and we also prepare for OCET, which is to gain entrance into the MSc programs in Punjab University. We have observed many students, and what we have observed that students, they do have the knowledge, they do have the abstract idea about the concepts that they have studied in their respective subjects, but where they lack is in the practical application of that knowledge. And the exams like CSIR, IIT JAM and other competitive examinations, and in the interviews held after these examinations, these bodies, they are never interested in knowing what you know. They always want to know what is the practical ability of the student, what is the analytical ability of the student, and how student can apply his theoretical knowledge into the practical aspect. And that is where students lack in, which sometimes affect their confidence as well. So that is where we came in. Basically, our teaching strategy, it focuses on the parameter where we allow the grooming of the knowledge of the student in each and every possible manner from all the directions, which allows the student to interlink the topics and understand the scenario in the wholesome manner. For example, since we are talking about life science, let's discuss about particular disease, cancer. Cancer, it is an uncontrolled proliferative state of the cell where all hell breaks loose and cell enters in the continuous division state. So, before understanding cancer, you first need to know about the architecture of the cell, about the cell, its surroundings, and all the basic processes which are going on inside the cell, like how it regulates its cell proliferation rate and how it regulates its programmed cell death, that is apoptosis. So first, you need to study each and every topic in the individual manner and then connect all these dots together to understand about the disease, where insult to any of the particular process will result in a disease state such as cancer. First, study each and every aspect of the topic in the individual manner and then link each of these topics together. This will allow the student to have reasoning ability and the analytical ability of all the topics that they are studying. And in case of competitive examinations and in the interviews as well, whatever they ask, they are never direct question. They're always indirect question, and which comes in the interconnected manner where all the options are linked to more than one topic. And since you have groomed in the way that you are able to understand everything from all the possible directions, this will help you in solving your MCQs, in cracking your interviews in a very smooth manner, where you will be able to apply your knowledge in all the XYZ direction and you will be able to think it and you can easily crack your examination. So now, coming on to the another aspect of it, the techniques part. The students that we have taught, of them, 70 to 80% of the students, they have this idea about technique that either it is too boring or it is too difficult. Most of the students, they have this pre-notion that techniques is the most difficult part and we are going to skip it during our preparation. We are not going to attempt it in our examination. But guys, before you make this assumption, I want to ask you one thing, that you study certain topic in your particular subject, you study about say a particular process or any mechanism, doesn't it ever strikes your mind that how scientists they were able to observe it, how scientists discovered it? For example, let's say during cell activates B, B activates C. How did you came to know that C is the one which is downstream to B and B is the molecule which is downstream to A? Or let's say in case of regulation of gene expression, let's say transcription factor X and Y, they are interacting with each other, they are dimerizing and binding to the DNA, allowing the gene expression. How do you know that transcription factor X and Y are the one which are interacting? And how do you know that this is the DNA segment with both are binding? So you see, you need to explore your mind, the techniques part. You need to link each and everything that how the scientists were able to do it. This will definitely give boost to your thinking dimension and you will be able to link the techniques part to the topic. And when you're studying about the techniques part, guys, just focus on one thing of it, which is the principle part. Once you know the principle, you yourself will understand each and every aspect of it. And the strategy that we follow in our teaching, we do not want it to be theoretical or bookish. Whenever you are discussing technique, you should be able to explore its practical aspects, like how it is happening and why it is happening, because each and everything has got the reason. Once you got the grip on that reason, you will have clear idea about the technique, and then you yourself would be one who will be explaining me the applications of it. And once you're aware about the application and the principle of the technique, every question in interview or in CSR exam will be quite smooth and straightforward. Because whenever someone will ask you that this is your particular analytical topic, this is something you want to analyze, which technique are you going to follow? So you are aware about the techniques, you are aware about the principle, you can apply it directly and you will be able to solve the question just like that. So guys, you need to improve your thinking ability, you need to improve your practical dimensions for the topic. This will improve your reasoning ability, your analytical ability, and you will be one step ahead of what you study in the book. So never go for bookish language, that is not going to help you. You should know what to think and how to think. You should be able to visualize of everything that is happening inside yourself. What is happening, why is it happening, how is it happening, and how you can apply techniques to study those aspects. Right? So make everything interesting. Explore your mind, explore your brain, scratch your gray matter and have the thinking ability where you have the ability to question each and every aspect of what you are studying. This will groom your knowledge in all the way around and you will be able to easily crack any of the examination, any of the interviews that you will be appearing in. This will definitely boost your confidence level. So, looking forward to have some interactive session with you. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.